Hey, I'm Justine, and this semester I got the opportunity to work with a wonderful student. This is Kirsten. She's a fourth grader. Kirsten. She is 10 years old, and her aspiration right now is to be a teacher. She really enjoys going home and collecting worksheets so that she can give them to her neighborhood friends and pretending that she's the teacher and having them fill out the worksheets. She really enjoys teaching people new things. Currently she plays softball, and another hobby that she misses doing is dancing. She did dance classes last semester, but this year her parents didn't have enough money, she says, in order to do the dance classes. Kirsten has a big family. During the weekdays she's at her mom's house, and in her mom's household they have her stepdad, her two older brothers, and her sister Maddie. And then on the weekends she's at her dad's house every other weekend, and in that household they have the stepmom, 3 stepbrothers, and 1 stepsister. In our classroom we also have Kirsten's sister, Maddie. And Maddie is a little different than Kirsten academically. She is a year older, and she actually excels in every subject. She's always engaged. Maddie thinks outside the box. And when my CT and Kirsten and Maddie's mom were trying to decide where to put them in the 4th grade, they weren't sure if it would be a positive for Kirsten or a negative to have Maddie in the same class as her, but it turns out it has been a positive experience for her and has really motivated Kirsten to excel and become closer to Maddie's level. Some of Kirsten's strengths are science. She really enjoys when our science teacher comes in and does projects with them. She loves problem solving. She loves when she can physically touch something and decide, how can I solve this, or how does this work? She really loves things like that. Also art. She really enjoys being creative and just creating anything with art. Kirsten is very organized. She was actually chosen as one of the representatives to show her Leader in Me binder to our guests we had that came from different schools. So she has a really put together binder that she's very proud of, so we showed that to our guests. Some of Kirsten's struggles are in reading. She has a difficult time being fluent in her reading, and also in the classroom setting, when Miss Terry or I write something on the board, she has a difficult time reading because she needs glasses, and often she forgets to bring them to class. So she just kind of gives up when she's not able to read the words on the board. Her academic challenges are in reading. She does possess characteristics of being dyslexic. She has not been officially diagnosed as dyslexic, but she has those characteristics. Also in math, when Kirsten gets something in math, she rolls with it and she loves math. But the moment that she is having a difficult time with math, she doesn't try to pursue the solution. She just gives up and shuts down. Kirsten is very good about meeting the AR goal for the week. So mostly every week she meets the AR goal. Just about hits the line as the AR goal. And a great victory that Kirsten achieved while I was with her is she took her star reading test and went from a 29 to a 68, which is an amazing improvement for her. I did an observation of Kirsten, and first I did an observation in the PE setting, and she's very willing to help. So the whole duration of PE, she was actually helping the gym teachers untangle gym ropes, so jumping ropes. She just helped them untangle gym ropes the whole time. And for lunch that day, we unfortunately had silent lunch, but you can see Kirsten's selflessness as she silently offered one of our classmates her hush puppies, because this classmate, she dropped her hush puppies. So Kirsten was like, you can have mine. So she's definitely a very selfless girl. I also observed her in the math setting. We were going over fractions that day, and that's definitely something Kirsten does not feel confident in. So during that time, Kirsten wasn't really paying attention to the teacher, and she kind of just had her back turned away from the teacher. Kirsten, I would say, is a very likable person. She is outgoing, and she has 3 strong best friends in our class. And what's great is her best friends are all strong academically, so I feel that they motivate her to be more academic as well. And she also included her sister Maddie as one of her BFFs, so it's really nice that they have that bond together. Some of the interventions that I implemented was one-on-one assistance. So especially during math and reading times, I would sit with Kirsten and help her with specific things that she needed help with. I also did some reading mentoring with her. We would go to the library and she would read to me, and we would work on her fluency. We also created a checklist for math, because I told her, I'm not seeing you watching the teacher and looking at the teacher, so we made a checklist of understanding for that. I feel that when I did my one-on-one assistance with Kirsten, I feel that it created some learned helplessness. So I feel like she kept calling for me, Miss Bichani, you know, come help me. And I feel like it didn't actually create independence. So that was my goal, and it created more of a dependence upon me. So I don't think that was very successful. Me being a reading mentor, I feel like that was successful because, you know, just the repetitiveness of going over reading and fluency definitely helped her become more fluent in her reading. And the checklist was successful as well because it reminded her to be on task, and it let me know if she was understanding something or not. So what I've learned through doing this case observation with Kirsten is that I myself as a teacher need to keep investing in students, and at times it can be very frustrating when you see no progress, when you feel that your investments aren't being successful, but it definitely pays off in the end. I feel like it definitely always pays off in the end. And I also feel that I learned that no victory is small enough. You should always make big deals out of victories. Yeah.